All right, everyone. Good evening. We want to present our material presentation about a short story named The Jailer Child by Anton Chekhov. Before that, let us introduce ourselves. First, my name is Bima Dharma Triwicaksono.
And my name is Danang Sergi Rukmanalendra.
And my name is Farhan Darussalam.
Then we move to the first part, which is a biography from Anton Chekhov. Before that, my name is Bima Dharma Triwicaksono. Anton Pavlovich Chekhov was born on January 29, 1860 in Taganrog, Russia. His father was a grocer. He had 5 siblings. During the mid-1880s, Chekhov participated as a physician and began to publish serious works of fiction under his own name. He soon developed his signature style, which was a unique mix of comedy and tragedy. In 1901, Chekhov married Olga Knieper, an actress from the Moscow Art Theater. He died on July 15, 1904, at the age of 44, at a health resort in Baden-Weiler, Germany, because of tuberculosis. Next part is the summary. This story was about a public prosecutor named Balbinsky that traveled by train with his wife, Natasha, on their way. On their way, Balbinsky met with his friend Flyeskin. His friend mocked Balbinsky because he traveled on first class, which was not usual for a public prosecutor, while his friend traveled on second class. Moreover, Balbinsky's friend also insulted him because Balbinsky traveled with his wife, brought his wife luggage, and should obey his wife's order. Balbinsky's friend incited him to run away from his wife and from this condition. One time, a beggar stole their luggage when Balbinsky went out and Natasha slept. The fool Balbinsky thought that this was a fortune because their luggage was lighter. On the another night, Natasha was gone. Again, the fool Balbinsky thought that this was a fortune because he was free. Luckily, Natasha could come back to her right coach on the morning. Balbinsky got an idea. If he cannot drive out his wife, he was the person that will escape from his wife and from all the complicated situation. And then we move to the element of the story. First is the plot. First is the exposition plot. Alexei Timofeyevich Balbinsky, a public prosecutor of the Klamov District Court. He raced into railway coach to secure a place. He was brought a lot of stuff on his body. His wife, Natasha Lvovna, followed him by carrying her multicolored parasol. She had the responsibility for why Balbinsky brought a lot of stuff on his body. She was a menace for Balbinsky's life. The next will be presented by Farhan.
My name is Farhan. Now I will present the rising action. When Balbinsky reached the fourth stop, his wife sent him into the station to get hot water. He met his friend Flyskin in the near buffet when he got some hot water for his wife. Flyskin mocked Babinski because he traveled with third-class coach. Babinski explained to Flyskin why he traveled with third-class coach then. He explained to Flyskin that it happened because of his wife Echo. And the next material is climax. Pelpinski muttered about all his problem caused by his wife to Flyskin. He told Flyskin that he exhausted because his wife. He even understand what it means to be in jail. He wants to get free from his wife. Because Natasha Lavovna begged and Pelpinski upset again. Then material falling action. When Pelpinski's wife left the train at night and she had not come back, he was very happy at the time. But his happiness was only temporarily, and he feels enjoy resolution. The resolution when Pelpinski decided to run away from his wife. And he feels enjoy and finally he can breathe freely. And the next material will be presented by Danang.
Okay, my name is Danang. I will continue to explain the material from Biman Farhan. This is the setting of the place in the train coach, train station, and the most setting of the place that used on this story is in the train coach. And we have characters and characterization. Alexei Timofeyevich Babinski is a patient man and wanted a freedom, and he is ungrateful husband. Nastasia Lavovna is selfish, self-centered, and demanding and finisher. Fliskin is flouter and mocker, and the last one is Ivan Nikitich is savior. And this story have a antagonist and protagonist. What is protagonist is the character who drive the action, the character whose fate matters most. In other words, they are involved in and often central to the plot or conflict of the story, but are also usually the emotional heart of the narrative. And the antagonist is a person who actively opposes or is hostile to someone or something, an adversary. And the antagonist one is Natasha, and the protagonist is Babinski. And next, we have a narrative perspective. In this story, use a first-person point of view. It is sought by the use of singular first-person pronouns such as I, she, he, mine, and plural first like person pronouns such as we, use, our. From Babinski point of view, all the story goes based on Babinski. And we go to conflicts. The conflicts faced by the character in the thriller tale is an external conflict, namely man versus woman. This conflict occurs because the wife of the Babinski characters never lets her husband do what he wants, so that her husband feels he is not free or gets roasted. And these are values or lesson. If your partner doesn't want to respect you, and even worse, he or she treated you like a laborer or servant for his or her, you better go from his or her. That's the only one way if you want to live the life to the fullest. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, guys, that's all from us. And thank you very much for your attention. I hope you enjoy our presentation, and we will waiting for your response, which is a question and a criticism. And that's all for me. I hope that you have a nice day, and bye-bye.
Bye guys.
Bye-bye.